We got Kagurabachi, Oshi, Jujutsu Kaisen, Terminator, and much more anime and manga news. So let's dive into it. So let's start off with some Oshinoko news, and I have unfortunate news because Oshinoko Season 2 Episode 10 has been delayed to September the 11th due to some unknown reasons. So no episode this week. You'll get this week's episode next week. Now that's unfortunate. I know you guys must feel, but it is what it is. So just remember, no Oshinoko this week. You'll have to watch something else and come back to it next week. Next up, if you're a Kagurabachi fan and you want to see this series succeed, this may be a good indicator because we have some sales news and I'm here to tell you the series is doing pretty good because Kagurabachi by Takeru Hokazono has reached 600,000 copies in circulation with just 3 volumes. Now, don't confuse circulation with sales. This just means that 600,000 copies is out in the market, not 600,000 copies sold. But this is a good number, and again, it's just 3 volumes. And guess what? We have even more good news for Kagurabachi. Because in case you haven't heard, Kagurabachi has won the next Manga Awards 2024 with 104,000 votes. And the second and third position got 33,000 and 30,000 votes respectively. And in comparison, the winner of the 2024 award got 40k votes in total. Now what this tells me is that there's a demand for this series. There's an audience and they like this series or it would not have won. And looking at the amount of votes that it got to 1 versus like the other 2, obviously people like the series. So I'm curious to see when Jujutsu Kaisen finally ends. Will Kagurabachi be the next big hit? I hope so, because the magazine is going to be dry, so we'll have to wait and see if Kagurabachi will be the next big title to come out of Shonen Jump. And we're not done yet because the last Kagurabachi news that we have is that Kagurabachi will be celebrating its first anniversary with the following projects: Girl Meets Rock collab illustration for their respective victories at the Suguni Kuru Manga Awards 2024, and I believe that series got first place in another category. Next is a Mob Sorcerer art contest and merch including acrylics, stickers, and mascot characters. And the contest will also allow participants to submit their own characters, and I'm guessing maybe original characters, so look out for that if you guys are interested. And let's just hope this series continues to have success and hopefully survive long enough to see an anime adaptation, because I've heard nothing but good things about it, so I want to see it get animated someday. Moving on to the next story, we have some Jujutsu Kaisen news that you guys may or may not be excited about or care about, but yeah, when you hear it, you'll have to decide for yourself, because Jujutsu Kaisen second season's anime Hidden Inventory and the Premature Death arc gets compilation film in 2025. If I'm not mistaken, I believe these are the 2 arcs that we got already in the anime, so why would you go to the movie theater to see that again? Yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing that's what it means though. So let's just dive into the article to see what they're saying. At the Juju Fest 2024, it was announced that the Hidden Inventory and the Premature Death arc from Jujutsu Kaisen's second season will be adapted into a compilation film for release in 2025. Additionally, the Jujutsu Kaisen anime will be featured at the MBS Anime Festival 2025 on January 18. Now, are they saying that this will be like a new season or the old season? I don't know. Now, guys, I don't care about this. I'm just letting you know. We have already seen this piece of material already, so yeah. If it was a new film with a new story or a new arc, that would be tied directly to the manga and the anime, then I'll be excited for this. But yeah, now you guys know. Look out for that Jujutsu Kaisen film, I guess. Staying on the topic of films, do you guys remember that one shot that Tatsuki Fujimoto did called Look Back, and we got information a few months ago that he was gonna get a movie? Well, I think the movie is already out in Japan, and now we have the US release date for the movie, so I believe that's it. So allegedly or apparently in the US, you're gonna get to see this movie on October the 4th. So if you guys were excited to go in the theaters to support Tatsuki Fujimoto and to enjoy this film, in the US, you'll see the film in October the 4th. So look out for that. This is more exciting news than the Jujutsu Kaisen news in my opinion. So yeah. Now, this next piece of news is nothing confirmed, but people are speculating based on what Masashi Kishimoto said that maybe he'll be doing a new manga. So we're not saying that that's necessarily going to happen, but it may happen. So I just wanted to bring that to you guys' attention. I know there's a lot of love for Naruto and some for Boruto. So he may make another series, he may not, but only time will tell. Next up, we have some anime announcement news, and this news shocked the hell out of me because when I first heard it, I was asking myself, who wanted this? And it seems like I've been proven wrong yet again. Because we got some news that the Terminator Zero anime by Production IG debuts with 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, which I'm not saying that really means anything in the grand scheme of things, but let's just say that real people are the ones who give it that score. Is it really that good? I'll have to watch it. I was not expecting this series to be anything. When I first heard it, I was like, who the hell would be interested in watching like the Terminator anime? Apparently, I might be wrong. I don't know. So all of the 8 episodes are on Netflix right now. So you guys can go and watch it and see if it deserves that Rotten Tomato score or not. But I did hear somebody say that it was good. So we'll have to see whether that's true or not. But fingers crossed, guys, that it's a good anime and all of you guys, including myself, will enjoy it. The next anime announcement that we got is that Loner Life in Another World. Sounds like my type of anime because I love Isekai. TV anime will premiere on October the 4th of this year, and the studio is Studio Passion and another studio. I'm hoping this will be a good one because I love Isekai and I love fantasy, so let's wait and see what will become of this series. With that said, it seems like we're gonna have another series like the Grandma and Grandpa becomes young again, because if my wife becomes an elementary school student, TV anime, it reveals a key visual and it will air in October of this year. I don't know if I'll watch this one, guys. I don't know. Let's wait and see. I say give it a try. Give it 3 episodes to see if it's a good fit for you. The title is a bit so just give it 3 episodes, and if it's not for you, then it's not for you. Moving on, it's time for the manga readers to shine in the next segment because we're gonna tackle some manga news. And this anime is currently airing. I haven't watched it. I typically wait until the season ends to just binge anime. But I've heard about it though, because yet another reprint for all the volumes of Too Many Losing Heroines light novel series by Amamori Takibi and Imegi Moro has been issued. So the light novel sales are going off the charts. So I'm guessing that the manga is probably going to pick up if there is a manga. If there's not, then I guess the light novel, the sales are going to pick up. And if it sells good enough, look out for a season 2. So I'm hoping that this series succeeds. I don't like when series fail. So let's hope this trajectory continues for this series. Next up, we have some fresh blood in Weekly Shonen Jump. More series to get hacked or more series to see success? Who knows? Let's dive in. Weekly Shonen Jump will be launching a total of 3 new series starting next week. Issue number 41, titled Madan no Ichi by Nishi Osumu and Shiro Usazaki, will be the first series. I know I completely butchered that. Next is issue number 42, titled Shinobi Koto by Tageguchi Ippon and Mitarashi Santa. And lastly, issue number 43 will be titled Hakutaku by Ishikawa Koki. You guys should already know the drill by now. It's basically fresh blood for Shonen Jump if they don't garner an audience. So hopefully these series do. And I've heard that some of these authors are legendary. They've already worked on other series. So let's wait and see. I typically don't read new series anymore since Ayashiman. I gave up. So time will tell if they'll be successful or not. And this next news, when I saw it, it got me excited because I've already read parts of this manga already. I think it was a fan's translation, and based on what I saw, it was good. Now it's my type of series, it may not be your type of series. However, betrayed by the hero, I formed a MILF party with his mom is getting an English release. And guys, this story is wild. You guys gotta see this story, guys. Like, trust me, this story is good. If you're a degenerate like myself, you're gonna like this story. So yeah, go and check it out, guys. Believe me, it's good. And let's wrap this bad boy up with some manga sales news, because we got the top manga series weekly sales between the 19th to the 25th of August by Oricon, so you know this is legit. And shout out to Joes_K for allowing us to be able to see these figures. And if you haven't already, make sure to tap the like button so YouTube will send this video to more people. So coming in at number 10, we have Windbreaker, and that season was so good. And it sold 45,710 physical copies. Next up, coming in at number 9, we have a series that I've never heard before. It's called Fundari Ketari Ashitari, and it sold 47,084 copies, which is good. Maybe it's a next anime, I don't know. I've never heard of it, so maybe it's a next anime. At number 8, we have a series that is just running off of the manga quality primarily, and that's Kingdom, selling 49,072 copies, and it's well deserved. The series is mainly just running off the manga, so I'm glad to see it. And at number 7, it's My Jujutsu Kaisen, selling 57,596 copies. We all know Jujutsu Kaisen is gonna sell well, especially like how it's ending soon, so yeah, it is what it is. Coming in at number 6, I've never heard of this series before. It's called Hotaru no Yomiri, and it sold 60,046 copies, and that's good. Maybe it's another anime, or it already has an anime, I'm not sure. But when you see sales like this, look out for anime announcement at some point. At number 5, we have a series called Zatch Bells 2, and it's selling good. It sold 79,537 copies. I don't know this series, guys, so yeah. Maybe it's a banger, but I don't know it. Obviously selling pretty good. At number 4, we have a series by a legend, Takehiko Inoue. It's called Real. I have no idea what this series is. Obviously it's about basketball, and it sold 95,839 copies. Everything this man touches is pretty good. Like, it turns in gold, so I believe this series is going to be a banger. Hopefully gets an anime at some point. At number 3, we have My Hero Academia, selling 104,729 copies, and well deserved. And it's ended. I don't know if we'll ever get a part 2 to this series, but I am glad that My Hero Academia is selling well in its final run. Coming in at number 2, this is no surprise, the JoJo lands. JoJo always sells pretty well, with a whopping 112,394 copies sold. Expect nothing less from the GOAT himself, Araki, so yeah. And at number 1, this series came out of nowhere, and it's been holding its ground. The movie, I think the movie was a banger. I haven't seen it, so I don't know. At number 1, the top manga sales from the 19th of August to the 25th was Blue Lock, selling 116,491 copies. And I can't wait for season 2. Season 2, you can't come soon enough. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, tap the like button so we can get this video to more people, and I'll see you guys in the next one.